What is this big bottle of stuff?
Oh, I know. Are you sure?
Turn your car off.
It depends on what side you're on.
What does it take to turn a routine traffic stop into a third-degree felony in Florida? And what happens when a suspect voluntarily eliminates every line of defense on camera?
Turn your car off.
Oh, I will in a minute.
No, do it right now.
Oh, I know. Are you sure?
Turn your car off.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. Do you have your ID?
Idea about what?
Your driver's license.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right. I get it. We're in 2025.
There you are.
Okay.
Thank you. What are you doing?
Oh, what am I doing?
Mm-hmm.
Translating.
You what?
Translating.
Translating for
I'm a translator.
Okay. What are you doing back here?
Thinking.
Okay. What is this big bottle of stuff that I seen you?
Oh, it's
So-
courage.
Courage?
Yes, I saw the Wizard of Oz movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you do me a favor? Step out for me.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
Yeah, here we go. Can you step out for me? I don't need that. It's your bank card. I don't need your credit card. Step out.
Humana?
Step out of the car. Come back here. Come back here. Stand behind your car for me. What is that bottle?
It's nitrous oxide.
Okay, what's it used for?
During World War II, fighter pilots used it.
Go ahead.
I'm just a translator.
Okay. Well, you weren't translating anything when we pulled up. I pulled up next to you. You're sucking out of that bottle of nitrous oxide, if that's what
Correct.
it is.
It's illegal in many states.
Okay. What's its intended use?
It depends on what side you're on.
What does that mean? Stay right there. Exotic whip.
Yeah, they use it to make whipped cream.
What were you doing with it?
I was gonna make whipped cream.
Yeah, well, I saw you sucking out of it. Is that what it's used for?
Yes.
Where'd you get it?
I got it at a convenience store.
Convenience store? Alright, because you seemed extremely out of it when I pulled up next to you. You said you were struggling to breathe as you were sucking on that. So why'd you come park back here to use that thing?
I'm just a translator. Waiting for real police come.
Mm-hmm. Pull up next to her. She's sucking on that ball of nitrous oxide.
Oh.
Yeah.
Anybody who's really a medical professional here?
Why? Do you need medical attention?
No.
Okay, so why do you
Just
ask?
need someone who speaks that language.
For what reason?
I don't know, I'm thinking.
Alright, keep thinking.
I'm not drunk and I'm not stoned.
Well, I'm pretty sure this wasn't the intended use for you to be sucking all this nitrous oxide out of it.
That is correct.
How does it make you feel?
It makes me feel a little freer.
Freer, and you think you should be driving that way?
No,
Okay, so why are we doing this then?
because I was scared. I was afraid of my own husband.
For what reason?
He was abusive at times.
Okay, so you come park behind a gas station, suck on this bottle of nitrous oxide to free yourself because you're afraid of your husband? That doesn't make you safe to drive? That's what you're telling
I
me.
know it doesn't make sense. I know it doesn't make
So
sense.
tell me something that's going to make sense here. Because it sounds like you're doing this, makes you incapable of driving.
I'm stalling you right now.
Don't stall me. Why are you stalling me? Because what you're telling me is you know this makes
We have
you...
not won the war yet.
Alright.
It's never going to end.
Alright.
Thus the expression, kill the translator.
Nitrous oxide, yeah. Well, next to her, she's sitting in the driver's seat, hitting on this. So I'm trying to see where it says not for consumption.
Now that one's for human consumption.
While you're driving?
Well, it shouldn't be, but it was a desperate situation.
What was so desperate that you needed to do that while driving? You couldn't pull over?
I don't know how to simplify it more. You want the Buddhist answer, or do you want the New York City person answer?
I want the truth. Whatever that is.
That's the truth.
So why were you doing it driving? While you were driving, hitting nitrous oxide, which is...
Because this could be the end time, but it doesn't have to be.
What do you mean by that?
This is what I've been getting.
It says food grade on it.
It's in every house, every church, every country, everywhere.
What is nitrous
Islam.
No, the war. So I pull next to her.
There's a lot of confused
Clear as
people.
day. She's in the driver's seat, hitting on that ass. But she's okay. I didn't know what it was. She said, I'm struggling to breathe. I get out. And that's what I see in her hands. She's doing it.
We need people that are qualified to make that assessment, medical people.
Make what assessment? Do you have any other stuff in there?
No.
Do you have any marijuana or any other drugs in there?
Oh yeah, marijuana. I got it prescribed by Dr. What's his name?
You got
It's a
quite
prescription.
you got quite a few there.
Yeah, I needed it.
Yeah.
You have a card?
I do, but it got taken away last time they locked me up.
Oh, well, sounds like you're not going to get it back today.
No, I'm not going to get it back today.
How do you have that if your card was taken away? How are you buying that?
You only need a driver's license now.
You only need a driver's license to buy marijuana?
Yes.
No, you need a medical marijuana card to buy
Medical
marijuana.
marijuana card, that's what I mean, but
Right, but you don't have
they
one.
accept a driver's license now. The rules have changed.
Oh, that's something new I don't know about.
I know. Most people don't know it.
So I can walk into a medical marijuana store and buy marijuana without a medical marijuana card because I have a driver's license, is what you're telling me?
In Florida?
Yeah, I don't think so.
In California, yes.
Well, this is Florida.
I know.
And you got like
I know we're in Florida.
you
I'm
got
from
like
New York.
You got like 3 or 4 of them in your pocket.
It's used to make whipped cream.
All right, I'm holding on to all this stuff right now. So you're saying you don't have a medical marijuana card right now, right?
No, only a driver's license.
And these are what?
Those are medical marijuana, whatever you call it. You
Vape pens?
vape pens.
THC?
And the doctor is Dr. What's his name? Very, very good-looking black guy.
Come over here for me.
Dr. Bernard, Johnny Bernard is the doctor.
Okay.
The medical marijuana doctor. He's in Palm Coast here. I was told I could give him a call and just renew it over the phone.
But you didn't.
Correct.
Ah.
I didn't get a chance.
You get those pens from the same store you got that bottle of nitrous oxide?
Correct.
What store is that?
It's called Surterra. Surterra.
Satera sells that? Satera sells the whip? Satera don't sell those. That's a medical
No,
marijuana store.
that's a medical marijuana place. That's Dr. Johnny Bernard's.
So where'd you get that from?
Oh, I got that at a convenience store.
That giant whippet.
Yeah.
Which
They're all
convenience
over
store?
California. I
This
used to-
isn't California, this is
I know.
Florida. You did not buy that in California.
Correct.
Alright, so where'd you buy it here?
There's a chance that the nozzles included in this case do not work properly. Therefore, we attach 6 extra nozzles that have been tested and work properly. Exotic whip team.
This is all her Surterra pen.
That's a crazy whip cam, bro.
Bro. Freaking huge.
He's doing it back here?
Right here, yep. I was sitting over, I just went to go leave. Pull back, she's parked right here.
Like she's an Uber.
That's awesome.
So I don't want to be an Uber driver. I never wanted to be. I never wanted to come to Florida in the first place. That was my husband's idea. He gets to stay here.
What made you guys move here to Florida? You said it was your husband's decision?
Yes, it was his decision. We were real estate investors.
Oh, okay.
And we had a house here. And when they came after me in California, we moved here.
When they came after you, who's they?
Who's they?
Still thinking who they are?
Yeah, I'm still thinking.
Oh, okay.
Do I appear drunk to you? I don't think so. But I did a second ago, right?
I don't think you made a good decision,
Correct.
but
I agree.
have you ever taken one of them canisters before?
No, in high school we used to inhale Ready Whip canisters for fun.
Okay.
That's what we did on Long Island.
I see.
So I'm very comfortable with it. It's a very powerful drug, I know. But it doesn't last long. That's the thing about it. It only lasts a few minutes, and then you're safe to drive.
Where'd you buy it at? If it's used to make whipped cream, is that what you said?
Yeah.
Where'd you buy it at?
Restaurant supply store. You can get them at any restaurant supply store if you have a restaurant.
Do you have a restaurant?
No.
Well, how'd you get it then?
I have a lot of friends who have restaurants.
Oh, okay.
You should put your hands behind your back.
First three letters J-A-N-O.
J-A-N?
J-A-N-O.
Hands together, like that.
J-A-N-O.
Claire, you're placed under arrest, okay?
You're being placed under arrest for the unlawful use of Nitrous Oxide, okay? Anything more than 16 grams in the state of Florida is a third degree felony.
2.2
Third degree felony.
Correct.
Come over here. This way, right here. Trunk, I'll get in a second.
Where'd you get that can from?
A convenience store.
Do you know which one?
No,
I'm trying to figure out where they sold it to you at.
I know.
Was it like a food selling place or like
I don't know. I'm just a messenger.
you just a messenger? Okay.
My husband only tried to strangle me once. But the thing is, it only takes once. I just want to be their anesthesiologist for one day. Let them know how it feels. Have time go slowly. See, I was a member of Self-Realization Fellowship in California. SRF it's called. I don't even know where the expression "don't kill the messenger" came from. It's pretty old, I think. These handcuffs are hurting.
We're almost there.
Are they going to come off there, or I don't know yet?
Yeah, no, they'll come off when we get there.
Are we going to the jailhouse?
Yep.
I was afraid for a second we were headed towards Daytona. Daytona is bad news.
Why do you say that?
It's a Democrat. They're Democrats over there. And they are arresting nurses, pulling nurses off the street, home care nurses, putting them in a 72-hour hold. I was there with them, some of them.
Are you ever a Baker Act?
Huh?
Are you ever a Baker Act?
Yes. I hate to have to admit it, because now I'm going to be stuck there for 72 hours again.
Well, that's not where we're going now.
Where are we going now?
Jail.
Jail. Even more fun. Well, at least it's not jail in Daytona. They'd be mixing me with male inmates like they did in California. Not me, but other people. Mixing them right with male inmates. It's sick.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they don't do that here.
No, I don't think so, but they might in Daytona. What happens is the husband attacks the wife, and then the wife gets taken for the hold, or to jail, whatever. The wife gets taken, the battered wife. My husband is totally unqualified to make any kind of medical assessment on me, but he was doing it. Never even saw a battle. He was a Vietnam vet, though, but that's not the source of his anger. I don't know what the source of his anger is. But I'm the target of it. It's way different when you're the target. I've hung out with some dangerous characters in my life. What I am is sleep deprived. I haven't had a good night's sleep in 15 years.
Maybe you will.
3 separate statutory violations converged in this single encounter. Understanding how they interact reveals a gap between what people believe their rights are and what the law provides. The outcome of this case depends not only on what the officer observed, but on what the subject said when she said it, and whether any of it can legally be suppressed. One question before the analysis begins. At what point in this encounter did the legal outcome become inevitable? The answer is not when you might expect. Florida Statute Section 877.111 prohibits deliberate inhalation of nitrous oxide to induce impairment. Subsection 4 elevates the offense to a third-degree felony when more than 16 containers are possessed for non-industrial purposes. The commercial-grade canister in this footage substantially exceeds that statutory threshold. Under Florida law, this is not a misdemeanor. It carries a maximum of 5 years in state prison. Florida Statute Section 316.193 extends DUI liability to any chemical substance listed in Section 877.111. Nitrous oxide is explicitly included. The subject was seated in the driver's seat of an active Uber vehicle at the time of contact. Florida courts have held that actual physical control of a vehicle, while impaired, satisfies the DUI statute, regardless of whether the vehicle was in motion. Parking a car does not eliminate DUI exposure. Pennsylvania v. Mims, 1977. The Supreme Court established that officers may order any driver to exit a lawfully stopped vehicle without requiring individualized suspicion. Horton v. California, 1990. Items visible to a lawfully positioned officer may be seized without a warrant. The plain view doctrine applies here to both the nitrous canister and the cannabis devices. Berkmer v. McCarty, 1984. Roadside questioning before formal arrest is not custodial interrogation. Miranda advisement is not required at this stage. Any voluntary statement is fully admissible. Lesson. The Fifth Amendment right to remain silent applies from the first question. The subject confirmed inhalation, acknowledged impairment, and admitted to stalling the officer. All of it is admissible. Florida Statute Section 381.986 mandates a valid medical marijuana use registry identification card to lawfully possess cannabis products in Florida. A standard driver license does not satisfy this requirement. Possession of THC devices without a current registry card constitutes a separate criminal offense under Florida Statute Section 893.13, independent of and additive to the inhalant charges. Miranda, Arizona, 1966. Once a formal arrest is announced, continued questioning requires advisement. Statements made during transport without Miranda warning may be subject to a suppression motion. Illinois v. Gates, 1983. The totality of circumstances standard governs probable cause. Direct officer observation, unsolicited admissions, and items in plain view collectively satisfy this threshold without ambiguity. The practical lesson across all three statutes is the same. State lines change the law entirely. What is legal in California can be a felony in Florida. Assuming uniformity across jurisdictions is a critical legal error. 3 charges, 1 encounter, but the legal contest is just beginning. Did the prosecution pursue all available offenses, or limit the case to the single felony count? The Miranda gap in the transport segment is a suppression issue a competent defense attorney will not overlook. Whether those statements survive depends entirely on what questions were asked after the arrest announcement. What happens when a defendant eliminates every element of proof against herself before formal arrest? Can the Fifth Amendment protect her retroactively once those words are already on camera? That question does not have a simple answer, and the answer the court gives will determine whether the law in this footage means what it appears to mean.